Hey guys, so this is going to be my quest guide on Vaermina. I'm pretty sure she's the Daedric Prince of Nightmares. At least that's what it sounds like. You have to at least be level 5, and you need to give her a black soul gem. Which that part can be kind of tricky, because you can usually only find them on necromancer adepts that are, you have a 10% chance of finding them on a necromancer adept. Or you can make one, which if you do the Mages Guild quest line, it'll show you how to do that, but you don't have to do the Mages Guild to be able to go to the Dark Fisher, which is one of the places we'll go to. And I had to get on another character because I need to show where a good place is to buy the Soul Trap spell. And if you can't do that, you can always find Soul Trap scroll. It works just fine because you only need one black soul gem, but you need to be level 25 mysticism at least to be able to cast the lowest Soul Trap spell. And I'm at the Chaden Hall Mages Guild. So you're going to want to find this guy.
Fantastic.
I'm Trayvon.
Thanks for asking.
And go to purchasing spells.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
And he'll have this low-level Soul Trap spell. You got to be at least 25 mysticism, and it costs 72 magic. But like I said, if you want to, you can always go get a scroll. I'm sure they have them at the Mystic Emporium or Warlock's Luck in Breville. Or I think there's another lady in the Mystic Emporium. She usually has scrolls too.
Goodbye.
It's my...
You could check any of the Mages Guilds. But all you need is a Soul Trap spell or scroll. And then another item that you need is an empty Grand Soul Gem. I don't know if a stolen one works, but usually I can buy those at the Mystic Emporium also. The guy usually has those. And of course it's nighttime, so wait a little bit.
You have my ear, citizen.
And we'll go in here to the Mystic Emporium.
Good day. What can I interest you in?
And he usually has Grand Soul Gems. They have to be empty, so finding an empty one might be a pain.
Good day.
She might have
look
one.
At my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You too.
And then there's another place in Breville called the Warlock's Luck. And also you can go to the different mages guilds around Tamriel. We'll try Anvil. I'm just kind of showing you different places because it might take some running around, but you can find a Grand Soul Gem. Let's see.
A pleasure.
Nope.
Bye.
I'm Barry. Goodbye.
I'm Felon Rep. You never know when you might need a good strong potion.
Okay.
Best to stock up now while you can.
Felon Relish. He has Grand Soul Gems.
I let that go too cheap.
And if you want to make a Black Soul Gem, you just need one. Just one empty Grand Soul Gem. They're not very expensive. And like I said, most mages guilds will sell them.
I appreciate you too.
And the other tricky part will be to get... Well, I'll just show you here in a second. Let me switch characters. So here we are at a place called the Dark Fissure. And there will be an altar, which this is the place that they send you to during the Mages Guild. This altar. And you're looking for a thing, I guess it's called the Shade of the Revenant. And it happens every 8 days. And I usually wait until midnight and then kind of do 24 hours until it appears. It's like every 8 days. So like the first day that you have passed, it'll go, the next one will be 9 days, and you can go to your character and you go here and it'll say days passed. So from day 1 to day 9, that's 8 days, and then day 17 will be another 8 days, and then so on. And I've got it set up so that all I have to do is wait day. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see because you have to stand back away from the altar. I already got a bunch of Grand Soul Gems. I kind of been collecting them as I go. And you're looking for that. I mean, it's kind of annoying because how high up it is, but that's what you're looking for. And what you'll do is you'll either have your spell or your scroll equipped. You're going to walk over, as long as that is above the altar, and you put one soul gem in. Well, it has to be a grand soul gem. It could be an empty one or one that you filled yourself, but if you find one that's already filled, it won't work. But I usually just go with an empty one because I know that'll work. And then you use Soul Trap. Boom. Black soul gem. And as long as that is right there, you can make as many as you want. So like, what I can do is I'll put 10 in there, whatever. And I'll get my magic back up. And that's how you do the black soul gems. And you can also go in here. There's also necromancers in here. You might find a black soul gem in there, but it's always guaranteed that you'll make one. It just takes some time and patience to wait for that, but that's what you're looking for. And the reward that she gives is the Skull of Corruption. And you pretty much cast it on like an NPC, and it'll make a clone of that NPC, and it'll pretty much be every single thing that that NPC is, like all its equipment and everything. And then they'll start attacking. The clone will start attacking the NPC. And I'm pretty sure it lasts like 30 seconds. And also, if you cast it on a friendly NPC, it's considered assault, even though it doesn't hurt them. But if the clone kills the NPC, it doesn't count. So, to get to Vaermina's shrine, it's right here. It's like not very far from Cheydinhal. It's right here by the lake I think it's popped. I'm probably saying it wrong. And we'll travel there. And all you have to be is level 5 and have a black soul gem. And the black soul gem seems to be the more pain in the ass part to be able to do this quest. But once you got that and you're level 5, this is actually pretty easy. So we'll talk to her, offer a black soul gem.
We meet again, mortal, for we have met before, whether you know it or not. When you mutter in your sleep, you speak to me. When you waken wet with sweat, you've just left my house. I dwell in your dreams. I savor your nightmares. Now you will serve me. The wizard Arkfed has the orb of Vaermina, snatched from the dreams of my followers and dragged into the waking world. Travel to his tower and retrieve my orb. Take care, though, mortal. In my orb, Arkfed has found more than he bargained for.
Alright, after I left an offering of a black soul gem, Vaermina's followers summoned the Daedra who spoke to me. Vaermina told me of an orb that had been stolen by a wizard, Arkfed. I'm to travel to his tower, retrieve the orb, and bring it back to Vaermina. And it's really not that far away. And once you get there, all you have to do is run in, grab the orb, and get out. And like I said, just getting that black soul gem, that's like the hardest part of this whole thing. Because I've done this quest a couple times before I started recording, and yeah, this is actually pretty simple. And I probably missed the entrance somewhere. Alright, we go down this trap door. And you'll go in here. I usually sneak because I'm not sure where he is. But it'll look like this, and you'll go around the corner, and that's what you need right there. Orb of Vaermina. And now you get out of here. And then all you gotta do is open your map, travel back to Vaermina's shrine. And then talk to the shrine again.
My orb is returned, and Arkfed will live out the rest of his days in nightmare. It is fitting. You have proved yourself, mortal. It is fitting as well that you should bear my token.
Vaermina was pleased that I returned the Orb of Vaermina. I have been rewarded with the Skull of Corruption. And that's what it looks like. Corruption on target. Like I said, it'll clone a NPC. I'm really not sure what happens if you cast it on a essential NPC. the clone will disappear after 30 seconds regardless. Using it on a friendly NPC counts as an assault, and also the clone will be everything that the NPC is, including gear and everything, and it disappears after 30 seconds. So it's kind of just an interesting thing. I've not really used it much, but that's just kind of what I found out. And I did some reading. So getting that black soul gem is the most difficult part, but then the rest of it is not very hard at all. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope this helped. I try to do my best to help you find a soul trap spell or get a hold of a black soul gem. And remember, it's like every 8 days, and then you're looking for that light way above the altar. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'm going to continue to do these Daedric shrines and explain as best as I can. I'll see you in the next one. So I was going to end the recording at that, but I do want to demonstrate the Skull of Corruption, just so you kind of get an idea. And I'll use it way out here. I shouldn't get a bounty, but I mean, I could always just reload a save. I usually save before I do this, but I'm just going to demonstrate and show you.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Do your worst. Ow!
Sometimes they'll attack you.
I've fought mud crabs more often than you. Yeah! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
And then they'll pretty much just go at it. Sometimes, like I used it on one person and they started attacking another person and not the clone, and then the clone and the person started attacking the guy, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. So that was just a little demonstration, so you kind of get an idea what it does. I mean, it pretty much causes, you know, chaos.
Hey, come on
What's
now.
going on?
There's no need to get violent.
See?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Let's get this over with.
So yeah, I've never used it on a essential
I'm
NPC, but
supposed to be impressed.
this is kind of what happens when you use it on anybody. Summons a clone, and they'll just beat the hell out of each other. And it seems like after it wears off, it's like nothing ever happened. And let's see. No bounty. But anyway, that was just a little demonstration. I might start demonstrating some of these other items that I get, because some of them are interesting. Like, I didn't demonstrate the Wabajack, but that one's kind of unpredictable. Of course it is from the Daedric Prince of Madness, but anyway, that's the Skull of Corruption. I'll see you guys in the next one.